That's Grima.
No.
That's the demon who destroyed my world. And now he's among us. The terrible size of it, gods. For once, Legend spoke true. We can't face him. Not in a straight battle. He'd kill us all.
Still.
If only we still had the Fire Emblem. We could just knock him for our power. Then at least we stand a chance. But Baldur took the emblem. It was lost inside the Dragon's Temple. I know.
Hey.
What, you mean this Fire Emblem? The emblem, but how? I stole it for you once, remember? The least I could do was steal it back. Robin, you old dastard, never cease to amaze. Quickly now, we must complete the awakening before Grima catches on.
Ah,
It says that the First Exalt paid tribute to Naga at the site of Mount Prison.
really?
Do you know where exactly?
Of course.
Yes, there's an altar at the peak of the mountain. If Lord performed the awakening, it would be done there. I smell hope is better than no hope at all. Hurry, everyone! To say things have hit the fan would be putting it lightly. Hey everybody, Dame Majimon here, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we took on Valinor once and for all to try and stop the coming of Grima. Unfortunately, though, as you can plainly see, didn't quite work out. And now we have to worry about Grima, who destroyed Lucina's future and is here to destroy ours. However, we do have a means of fighting back thanks to Robin taking back the Fire Emblem, giving us one final chance to put an end to Grima once and for all. Over at Mount Prism. That being said, though, in the last two chapters, we kind of played them back to back because, you know, the story was going crazy, so I didn't want to interrupt it. So we probably have a ton of support to Darcy. Let me see here. Actually, never mind. I guess we have a lot of our characters already done now, so I guess it kind of makes sense, but I'm kind of shocked at the same time. That being said, though, I do want to say something really quick before we actually get to all of our usual shenanigans. I am really sorry for the week absence between the last episode and this one. I caught a really nasty cold from work, and I was in no mood to talk for an hour over a Fire Emblem chapter, so, yeah, sorry about that. Right when the story was getting to the climax. My apologies. But with that out of the way, let's get to it, shall we? Barracks as usual. We have a lot of pairs this time, alright. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I hope you guys like the barracks because, or appreciate being here because this is gonna be one of the last times we see the barracks in the entirety of the game because without spoilers or anything, we're kinda coming near the end. We're getting there. You're standing on the battlefield, we should fight bad guys together. And what you pay Grega? That was a joke, Grega help for free. Hehe. We got Lucina on her own. I tried to my father's sword moves and smashed a hole in the wall. Success? Yeah, that sounds like Rob. That sounds pretty successful if you ask me. We got Muriel and... Alright, interesting pair. Would you pair up with me? Fighting in teams increases our probability of success. If it pleases you, together we can face any opponent without fear. They actually have the support. Interesting, I would not have expected that. Got Tharja and Lucina. Well, la-di-da, don't you look happy? Trying to make the gloomy woman feel bad? No, we're just happy for company and the laughter. It's still a new feeling. Especially now, considering what's going on out there. Oh boy. And finally, hey, Patty, been a while. Is you in a good mood? Some telephonic joke? No, but I've still not had anyone to talk to for some time. It feels nice. I'm sorry, Penny. It just didn't pan out. Get it? Because her name is, you know, Penny. I'm sorry, bad pun. I'm sorry, Penny. It just didn't pan out. Okay. I'm only allowed to bring so many characters, and you just didn't happen to be one of them. I am so sorry. And with that out of the way, support time, baby. And we're not gonna be here very long, apparently. So let's get to it. Finally, after all this time, Crom and Frederick are finally finishing theirs. Wow. Alright.
My lord.
And that concludes today's report, my lord. A giant demon dragon has appeared above the sky.
Good.
Alright, thank you, Frederick. There's something I never expect to hear. Is everything alright, Frederick?
Forgive me.
Oh, my apologies, sire. I didn't mean for you to hear that.
You alright?
It's fine, but are you alright? You're not coming down with something, are you?
No.
No, my lord. On the picture of health.
Really?
Why have you seemed so exhausted lately? You look pale as a sheet this morning. I thought I was heading to our camp. Yeah, Shepard's a word as well. Is something the matter? Lord, I apologize again. I'm just, you see... I feel as if I've been noticing either you or Lissa of late.
Hmm?
What was that? Your mumbling.
No.
Nothing, my lord, it's nothing. Perhaps I simply need a bit more sleep. Like, go rest. If there's anything bothering you, come tell me straight away. Oh, but before you go, thank you for patching the holes in everyone's tents. I know mine is a lot more comfortable than that blasted draft. But, my lord, how did you know? It was to fix a tiny detail like that after a long day of battle. So again, my friend, thank you. From everyone. There are days I think this entire army would fall apart if not for you.
My thanks.
Lord, I don't know what to say. Your praise is the highest honor. It's just true, Frederick. That's all. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go speak with Robin.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Robin's tent is that way, wasn't it? I'll get started straight away, my lord.
What?
Get started? Are you clearing the gravel, Frederick? What in the world are you doing?
Well...
I want you to have you trip and hurt yourself, sire. Surely you see. Ah, are you worried you could trip over me then? Of course. Not to worry, sire. I have a plan that will let me clear the path well ahead of you. Frederick?
Yes?
Is something amiss, my lord? Ah, of course. The reeds are a hazard as well. I'll just pluck them here.
No.
That's not what I was going to say.
None shall harm you.
So curse me, sire. The devil's uprooted in just a moment. Oh, for the love of God. All clear, sire. You can trot through camp without worry or delay.
Gods!
Is this his idea of keeping things to a minimum? Still, I suppose if it keeps him happy.
My lord.
Did you say something, my lord? Frederick?
Huh?
For the love of God, I have a meeting with Robin.
Pardon me.
Oh yes, here he is now. Hello, Robin. Do pardon this intrusion.
Wait!
Frederick, we don't need you to... You can dust later. And actually, you don't need to dust Robin at all, Frederick. Frederick! Frederick. I love Frederick so much. Frederick's like the I don't know. To me, he's like the perfect combination of this game, like being serious but also being kind of goofy, because that's kind of a theme with characters in this game. I don't know. Frederick always struck a good note with me. I love Frederick. And more, it's kind of like okay, obviously Frederick's not a pet or anything, but Problem and Frederick relation, it's kind of like keeping track of your pet, but your pet's like a little too good at doing everything, you know? Anyways. And actually, that's it besides Gregor and Tharja. And at long last, we get to see this support, which I've been hyping up for quite some time now, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's do it. Tharja, you finished researching spell, yes? Read all tomes, collect Batwing? Please say yes. Gregor's very much willing to talk to dead person.
Maybe.
I'm ready. Now then, who still do you wish to summon? Gregor's brother. His name is Gregor.
What?
You have the same name?
Yes.
When he died, Gregor took Gregor's name. His fitting tribute, no?
What?
Oh god, that's why the curses never worked. The very name you took must have died with unfinished business. If he clings to this world, the name would still belong to him.
Huh?
And that makes spooky magic not work, right? Yes?
Pretty much.
Our curse won't stick if you don't know the true name of your intended target. You want to know Gregor's real name now, yes? So you can charm him?
Well?
Later. Right now, we need to focus on your brother. Imagine his face. Imagine his voice. Now, talk to him. Hello? Gregor, yoo-hoo! Are you hearing? Oh, it sounded just like him. There's just something so the brother. Oh, brother. I'm so sorry you died because of the bad thing I did. If you're very good, just tell me now. I atone for injustice. Oh, Gregor, I tried to save you, but bandits were so many. I just want to be quiet here for a moment.
Yeah.
I don't know. This support hits me really hard for some reason. I love this support. Well, did you say what you had to say?
Many thanks.
Yes, all thanks to Sarja. Gregor's brother was taken by bandits and he could not save him. Gregor had large hole in heart, but now hole has been filled. Gregor has no more regrets. He can take soul or whatever now.
Riveting.
I'm a little tired. Perhaps next time.
Yes.
Maybe bring soul next time we meet. You take then, yes? Now, obviously, when it comes to the S support, you can probably imagine where they're going with this soul talk and whatnot. But, Gregor's already married, so that's not happening. But, I love the support so much. Tharja's a character where I think she is... How do I put this? She's a character who is obviously... She's kind of a jerk. She's kind of, you know, a little bit selfish. But she's also very, very caring in her own weird way. And I think that plays off really well with Gregor. I like the support a lot. I like Darjo a lot. I like Gregor a lot. It just, I don't know, man. It hits me. It's a really nice support. It really is. With that being said, supports and barracks done. It's time to go to Mount Prism. But before we do that, I'm gonna do something really quick. I believe there was some honest shops in the area. Yeah, there's one over here. What do you gotta sell for me? Nothing I care about. Okay, in that case, new plan. We're gonna go over here, and Darja, you need to restock on your
What can I fix you?
phony magic spells, because yeah, I kind of blew them all last time. There you go. And before I leave, do I have any? I have Silicon, so I'm never gonna use this, and this as well, and this second seals. I'm not using these either. There we go. And also, I forgot to mention this last chapter because I meant to, but once you get past the Escape from Valador chapter, there are no more treasure chests in the entirety of the game. So you can just, any keys you have, you can just feel free to sell them for extra money. They're done. You don't need any more thieving skills and whatnot. Kind of a fun fact, but thought I'd mention nonetheless. With that being said, now we're all set to go. So I'm going to do a quick audio check, and then we're going to get into Chapter 24. I will be right on back. Chapter 24, Awakening. It's beautiful. The Divine Dragon's power flows through every blade of grass here.
Really?
Wait, something doesn't feel right. We must prepare for battle. Grimmett sent servants here, I can sense it. They'll be on us soon. So without any too crazy of an introduction, welcome to Chapter 24, Awakening. That's right, guys, after 24 chapters and God knows how many paralogs, the name of the game has finally become apparent. Awakening! Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. I've been talking about the Awakening for a while now in the story, so it kind of just makes sense. But it's kind of funny that just now we're getting to a chapter named Awakening. This chapter is kind of interesting because on this chapter, we're fighting a bunch of Risen, which, you know, is pretty obvious. However, what's interesting about this chapter is that every single enemy in this chapter is mounted. So they're gonna move very fast, and not only they're gonna move very fast, but they're also weak to any form of anti-cavalry weapon you have. So basically every enemy in this entire chapter, it can take triple damage from something that you can potentially have. So have fun with that. And obviously you can see all the forts around, and there are going to be reinforcements during this chapter, so you want to keep an eye on the forts and whatnot. But basically the main goal of this chapter is just kill the enemies and try not to die while doing so. There's also a boss back over here, being this Risen Chief Great Knight, who is pretty beefy, all things considered. 35 defense is nothing to scoff at whatsoever. Who drops a billion medium, which will come in handy for the coming up chapter. So we definitely want to get that as well. But obviously, you know, he's the boss of the chapter, so we quite literally have to. So yeah, basically this chapter is just a straight up slugfest with a bunch of Risen. Compared to the other chapters, this chapter's pretty simple in my opinion. That being said though, I think for our team, yeah, I don't know why Gaius is here. Flavia are coming along for sure. Basilio and Calavia are going to be sticking with us for probably the rest of the game. I'll be reviewing. I like them quite a bit, as I mentioned before, so it would be nice to bring them every chapter if I can. And then when it comes for equipment, let me see here. So we have the Noble Rapier, of course, and the Rapiers are going to be good because we're fighting a bunch of cavalry, like horse riders. We have we have a Rapier as well with Lucina. So if we have, there's also like some Wyvern Riders during this chapter, so if you want to bring your Wyvern Slayers, they can also come in handy this chapter. Same with like Wind Tones and whatnot, because there's flying enemies as well. Let me see here. Honestly, Long Q, I'm pretty confident with your Silver Swords, you can just keep that. What I might do though, is that since the Rapier itself isn't a super strong weapon at this point in the game, I think I'll give Lucina a Wyvern Slayer just in case she needs to KO a Wyvern Rider for sure. And then for Flavia, I'll definitely give you one of the effective weapons here. Here you go, you can have a Wyvern Slayer. And then Basilio, you can have one of our many, many, many silver axes as a spare. Why not? But outside of that, I think we're pretty good on equipment. I don't think I really need anything like else. I think we're still doing pretty good. Although I do have my Blessed Lance, which is going to be very good against Risen. I don't think I want it on Kajel. I think I'm going to have it on anybody like up and about doing combat. I think I want to give it to Samia, just because she's, you know, usually up and about, like, flying around sniping out enemies, so she'll probably get more use out of it, so I'll probably give it to her instead. Oh, Blessed Lance, there you go. I'm sorry, Log, but I think for this one battle, we'll have to put you aside. But outside of that, I think we're pretty much good to go off the rip. I don't... Okay, actually, I know why Crom has a recover on him. Let's not do that. Here you go, Cynthia. Actually, can you even... No, you can't. You're not quite there yet. You're at D rank staffs. Do I have a arm scroll to give you? No. In that case, Libra, you can just have it in the... We'll just keep it in the inventory for the time being. Should be fine. Although, you are running very low in men, so how about I give you a new one? Actually, you know what? We have 2 recover stats. We can use one of them. Here you go. Alright, with that being said, now we just gotta position our units to make sure, you know, we're not, like, all our parents start to screw up because we're super far apart this map. This map is really big, so you're gonna be spreading your team all over the place. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have Sevilla and Frederick go together. I'll have Lucilio and Flavio go together. It kind of just makes sense in my opinion. Leave her in the back as always. I'll have Lucina and Kajel go together. Crom and... Although I would like to get Crom and Lucina's support complete before the end of the game, ideally. So, you know what? Maybe I'll have them pair up. You know, maybe I'll mix it up. But in that case, I don't really know who I'm going to give Kajel to. Maybe Tharja, just to give her some extra defense? You never know. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with our layout here, I want to say. So I think without further ado, I think we're just going to get into it. That said, though, as always, I'm going to save my game first, do a quick audio check as I usually do, and then we'll get into it. Alrighty, I think we're all set to go. Let's get things started. Chapter 24, Awakening. How could Risen infiltrate the sacred place? Their power must be linked to Grima's. We must destroy them. This chapter is pretty straight to the point, I'm not going to lie to you. There's not a whole lot of talking in this chapter. It's kind of just... Hey, there's enemy. Go fight them. Yeah. Pretty simple compared to all the crazy stuff that's been happening as of late. Anyways, though, that being said, let's do our usual. You two, pair up. You two, pair up. I don't think there's that many magic users in this chapter. Like, there's some Thorn users which are going to be kind of nasty. But outside of that, I feel like Basilio is going to do really well in this chapter if we can avoid the magic users with him. So, should be a good time. I think I want to have Crom and Lucina go together like I mentioned. I would love to get their final support before the game ends. So, I'm going to do that. Have you two go together. I'm gonna have, I think, Frederick and Sania go together. I think I'll have Kajel and Tharja go together. And then I think Cynthia is just gonna play it safe and not get into too many fights as possible. And Robin's is gonna be here to do his usual rally shenanigans. Alright, with that being said, march out, team! I was gonna say, did I give you a ranged weapon? But I sure did. He has a silver bow. One of the things I mentioned about Basilio last time is that he's one of the... if you haven't trained a bow user, he's probably going to be your best user of a bow during these final chapters, just because of his natural, insane strength stat. And he can start off using silver bows, which is pretty handy. Pretty cool stuff. And not a bad level up either. Alright. I will take it. Alright, one down, several more to go. But before we move forward, let me just make sure we're not going into... bow range, because obviously Sevilla is gonna freaking one-shot it if I do that. So let's just make sure we don't do that, shall we? Alright, that looks good to me. Alright. Now obviously, the forts are gonna be a problem later on in the chapter 2, but I don't think they start coming, like, they don't start, like, spawning from there until, like, turn, like, 3 or something, so we have time to kill. And where? Oh, wait, is this not... Huh, I guess it's okay, I thought it was any Risen, but I guess it's actually just the Risen, like, what do you call it? The usual Risen class. Like, the usual, like, slime monsters and whatnot. Interesting, alright, good to know. In that case, ignore what I said earlier about the Blessed Lens being a good choice here. It's not a terrible choice either, but, you know. Not as good as I thought it was. And Frederick cannot hit this guy for anything, but he has a sword equipped, so it kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, due to the way the terrain works around here, moving around this map can be a little bit annoying, but it's also annoying for the Risen too, so it kind of works out. Just because Cavalry have a hard time moving through, what do you call it, trees and whatnot. There we go, heal Samia. She should be fine. She may be kind of frail, but she's not that frail, especially with Frederick around. Alright, Crom and Lucina, do the thing. Go into the bush. I'm gonna go to my convoy here. Do I have any... let's see, okay, so first of all, I'm gonna get the Falchion out because it kind of feels wrong not having the Falchion on Crom, you know what I'm saying? It kind of just feels wrong. And then I think I'm going to have the Short Spear, and we are going to throw a lot of spears at people because I'm gonna hope to try and lure out a lot of the enemies with Crom over here. Dodge. There you go.
Well fought.
Alrighty, and that made enemy range a lot less scary. Alright, cool. And then from here on out, I think I'm going to have Gregor go over here. Now, ideally, if I can set this up, I want to try and get Gregor onto the actual fort, because if we can get onto the fort, it's not only we're going to stop reinforcements, so obviously we're going to get a little bit of stat bonuses as well for our trouble, so if we can get that going, that'd be very handy. Alright, let's see, what do we got? They're going to go all for Samia, probably. But she should be fine.
Not while I drop.
Freddy's got good defense boosting, and also, you know, just blocks attacks pretty often. Now, I do kind of wish, going back, I kind of wish I didn't have Gregor only have this be his only ranged weapon, because it does mean we're going to be using a lot of this weapon this chapter. And these, like, crazy weapons that we got from the Dead Lords are going to be super useful for the end game, so we probably don't want to waste them too
I
much.
have this.
But it should be okay. We just be a little bit careful not to go too crazy with it. But I can't lie, this Hell's Wrath weapon was like kind of nuts. 55 damage, that's like a one shot. He didn't even double him, he just died in one hit. That's how freaking strong he is with this. 13, H skills, speed, and defense. I will take it. 2 more levels, the girl's gonna get a brand new skill too, which is pretty cool.
It's all right.
And good luck hitting me. Never mind, alright, he hit me. Spoke too soon.
My turn.
And that's the power of the Falchion, baby. Falchion gonna be a pretty cool weapon in this chapter as well because of all the freaking wyvern riders flying about.
Stay strong.
As long as Trump doesn't get hit by like literally everything, he'll be fine.
You're mine.
And I think I broke my short spear. I sure did. Alright. A little bit unfortunate, but it's fine. And here come the infamous archers I was talking about. Oh yeah, they're coming. They're coming in strong. Alright, there we go. So here's the plan. Let's try and get rid of these archers as soon as possible, shall we? And even though he's in a bush, I still have really good accuracy. Alright, cool. I was a little worried I was going to be kind of missing because axes aren't the most, you know, typically not the most accurate weapons, so we'll take it.
Much gratefulness.
Good work, you two. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to go over here. We're going to do the funny super rally. Because that's what Rom does at this point in the game. He just rallies everybody and it causes great things to happen. And I'm pretty sure Vasily will be fine if I leave him over here. Worst case scenario, I have 2 healers nearby. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Elixir for trouble. Can't complain about that for healing. Do have to be a little bit careful about these wyvern riders, so let's not ignore them too hard, shall we? And I feel like I'm gonna get some crits here and kill him.
Shall we?
Or I get Leaf out, it's even better. Alright, sick. Hell yeah. Also, I should mention right now, I mentioned earlier in the video, but I'm recovering from a cold. I'm mostly better now, but my throat's a little bit scratchy, so if I, like, start sounding a little bit off in the middle of the recording, that's why. Just as a fair heads up. I do have to be careful about this one guy over here. But outside of that, this should be fine. I do have to be a little bit watchful with him, though.
I think not.
Look at Frederick going, blocking everything. That's a happy wife, happy life kind of guy. And a free throw on top. I'll gladly take that. Alright, cool. And then, Darja, I think I'm going to have you just wait in the woods here and get ready to do what you do best. Blast everything with Nosferatu. I do have to be careful because there is this archer. Where is he? He's right here? Yeah, he's right here. Actually, why am I labeling? Okay. I should probably just only label the archers to make sure I'm keeping track of, like, just them, because they're the main thing I'm worried about here. I'll just keep it straight. They're the main thing I'm worried about, concerned about. And ow! 33? Sheesh. Alright, in that case, new plan. Crown used the funny falchion. The iconic weapon, which is not doing so hot at this point in the game, but you know, it's still cool. Go, and then honestly, I do have to be careful about these wyverns because they can catch up to Libra pretty fast, so I'm gonna be a little worried about that. I think I'll do another physic from afar. There we go. We can just buy physics at stores at this point in the game, so it doesn't really matter. We can just go crazy with it. And then as for you, I think I'm just gonna have you go here and rally speed. Why not? Alright, bring it on, baby! You may be plenty. I mean, you may have plenty of units. But I'm a Tharja.
Do you like darkness? Had enough?
There we go. I'll be real with you, if I really wanted to, I could probably send Tharja to handle one lane on her own, like one half the map on her own. Although her accuracy is not perfect against these guys, so maybe not. Like I said before, Nosferatu, kind of crazy, but if you miss once, it can start, it can backfire, getting too cocky with it. I don't get it twisted, this weapon's still ridiculous in this game. There's a reason why they nerfed the hell out of Nosferatu going from this game on forward.
Thanks, friend.
But yeah. So he gets level 16, alright. Catching it to her father, not bad at all. And you're gonna go for Robin, interesting.
Let's get it on!
This kinda hurts actually. Never mind, thank you, Cynthia. Nuh-uh. I love Cynthia so much. I'm so happy she was one of the characters we got to recruit, like one of the child units. Because there are more child units I haven't shown off in this game, but I don't think we're gonna get to see them before the game ends. But I'm very happy Cynthia was one of them, because she's wonderful. Now the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is that I don't quite remember where the reinforcements start showing up from in the forts. I think they start coming from the east, if I remember correctly, early on, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, good work, you two.
Oh, thank you.
I could be wrong, though. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I played this chapter. And, oh, somebody hit level 15 at long last. And so it's finally time to get to talk about this broken skill. Gale Force. Alright, this is a very, very fun and powerful skill. I cannot wait to talk about this. We've seen it once on Aversa in the previous chapter, but we didn't really get to talk about it because, you know, it was a boss using it. But when the player gets to use it, oh baby, I cannot wait to talk about this. It's a very fun. At this point in the game, though, I feel like it's not gonna be super broken because of how long we took to get it. But like, man. That said, though, this here is Gale Force, one of the most powerful skills in the entire. Oh, I bumped my capture card. My bad. This here is Gale Force. It is a skill that allows you to move again as if you haven't started your turn if you KO an enemy. It only works once per turn, but let me just give you a quick example. If we go ahead and take out this guy, let's just use, I don't know, let's just use my short spear, for example.
Don't get careless.
Oh no, Paladin, oh, you the poor soul, ooh. Alright, there we go. So we take him out, very cool, right? However, since we KO'd him, Gale Force activates, and we get to move again like nothing ever happened. As you can imagine, this skill is ridiculous. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with this skill, and you can have multiple people on your team with this skill if you chain multiple Dark Flyers. And this is the main reason I wanted to make Samia a Dark Flyer in the first place. Because, yeah, being able to move multiple times per turn is kind of insane. And keep in mind, while I screwed up and decided to, you know, get Olivia killed like a dummy, if you have Olivia around, you can use Olivia on top of Gale Forces, so you can just do so many actions per turn. It is ridiculous how crazy this skill can actually get. But, yeah. Long time coming getting that skill to talk about it, but, not complaining. At long last, finally be able to get to use it. Also, I'm gonna take the sword over, I think. Thank you, sirs. Gregor, if you'd be so kind. Your gigging is up. Yeah, it's been a long time coming talking about Gale Force.
You fight the
We took quite some time to get it, I won't lie, but then again, it's a pretty late skill to get, but, you know, I kind of wish we got a little bit earlier so I could have more fun with it overall, but I'm still happy to have it regardless, because, yeah, this skill is absolutely insane. It's a very fun one.
Go ahead.
And I will say, Awakening, do I think it's a perfectly quote-unquote balanced game? No, I think some things in this game are ridiculous. Like, Nosferatu's crazy, Gale Force is crazy, some of the characters, like Robin, like, Rally Spectrum is ridiculous. Like, I just walk into my teammates and go, bam, congrats, all your stats are, like, incredible for a turn. It's a little bit ridiculous, but, like, it's a fun kind of ridiculous. And it's one of the charms of Awakening, for sure. That said, though, I'm not looking forward to dealing with this magic guy, so honestly, I think I'm going to actually ignore the Paladin. I just wanted this guy to be dead. Oh my god, 54. I know it's an effective weapon, but good lord.
It's all right.
Give him the red out poker. Ooh. Never mind, he slashed him with it. All right.
Good.
You know, since it's a rapier crumb, I thought you're supposed to stab with a rapier, but hey, whatever works for you. You know, I don't judge. Whatever works for you. And unfortunately, I don't think I have a ranged weapon, but I don't want to put Cynthia in range with this guy because he looks kind of scary. Let me see. You know what? Cynthia, you want to be a great hero for your parents. I'll let you have your time to shine. Let's do it. This is very scary though. I don't like this. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, cool. And now that all the archers are dead, I think I'm gonna go over here to Cherry so I can move around the map faster. And... okay, reinforcements, kind of close. We should be fine though. I think we'll be okay. You wanna get a kill, Robin? I think he just like gets the kill here, maybe? No, but Cecilia held that. Alright, cool. Good work. Thanks, man. That's the first wave of reinforcements. I think the next wave comes on at like turn 5 or whatnot, so as long as we keep blazing through this map the way we are, we should be okay.
I'm with you. My turn.
4 damage, incredible. Ready to go for me. Not an ideal amount of damage to be taking, but oh, never mind. Okay, we're fine. I was gonna say I would rather not take all this damage because I do need to kind of rush forward because I have a feeling the reinforcements next time are gonna be kind of closer to our back lines. Although I don't really have to move Lever that much forward, do I? Because I can just kind of keep him here. And he can kind of heal with physics from like super far. Yeah, look at this. I don't even need to move forward with Lever. Honestly, I'll just keep Lever here. We'll take over the forts to make sure Lever stays safe. Because they can't spawn from the forts if we, take them over. I think I'm just gonna abuse the power of Gale Force now that we have it. Why not? Although I do have to be a little bit careful because if I do this without any healer nearby, I could actually get kind of screwed. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Go here. I'm gonna get my kill. This keeps me in range of Cynthia so I can heal up. Or I can just get the critical hit and kill him anyways. Alright, cool.
That was close.
Level 16? 16. Alright. HP, strength, speed. I'll take it. Got our Gale Force activated, so now we can move again. Again, this skill is very funny. And now we can take over this fort, so no more reinforcements from this side. Alright, cool. And then I think I'm just gonna go here, do the funny. Because this is what Robin does at this point. I wish I know I could fight with Robin, but like just doing spamming rally is so effective. It's like, why wouldn't I want to just go crazy with this, Anyways, Wyvern Slayer. Why not? Kind of the reason why I brought this chapter, There we go. Good work. I feel like I'm giving Basilia a lot of showcase, but Flavia's cool too. I like Flavia quite a bit as well, so I want to give her some time in the sun. And technically, I can just hide in the forts here to heal up if I wanted to, because, the forts, they heal us. I'll go ahead and heal up you real quick. There we go. Ooh, C-rank. Perfect. All right. And honestly, all these Great Knights, I think they only have axes? No, they have a lance, a sword, and you have an axe. All right, interesting. In that case, I think I'm going to move... I'm going to move Long Q here. Yeah, this works for me. Unfortunately, these trees are making our progress a little bit slower than what I'd like, but it is what it is. And as you can see, so we blocked the most of reinforcements. We only had one to worry about up there.
Don't worry.
Which works for me. That might hurt. Please don't get hit. Ow! If you want to kill him in return for that, I'd appreciate it. That stung.
Getting someone.
Alright, cool. But the problem now is that I feel like the other horseman can actually get in on Long Q, and that Luna added a ton of extra damage. Okay, you're not gonna hit me. You have an axe. Never mind, you have a spear. Long Q, please dodge. That works too. Thank you, Churchy. Oh my god. Okay, they're choosing to move. All right, cool. In that case, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Here's the plan. We need to kill a lot of people this turn. All right, here we go. The problem is that I don't know if I can reach them all that well. I can do rally though, so I can do this to help out. Let me see how. Oh my! I can barely reach them. Okay, this is actually really unfortunate. At the very least, I can go against the boss here. And I'm in a bush, and he has an axe, so there's like no way he's gonna hit me. Let's see. Monkey, work your magic, baby! Naga's nemesis. You will never Oh my god, the Risen can talk now! Horrifying.
No hard feelings.
Alright, good crit. Alright, big damage. Yo! 42.
From me.
Yeah, there's no way he's ever gonna hit me. Hey, alright, good work. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. Ugh. Send long Q at Axe Fighter. Works every time. Never. Hey, I get long Q to his max level. Alright, cool. Level 20. HP skill, I'll take it. Or sorry, acceptable, as he would say. And some money for our troubles as well. Not bad. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go over here with Cynthia. I'm gonna use the rescue to bring Darja over here. That way, we get some extra firepower. Power of the rescue staff on a flying unit. Very handy. And with all of these things coming together, let's see. You have a spear, you have a sword. In that case, I can go over here and... Not perfect accuracy, but I have Calm Lucia nearby, so worst case scenario, we can use them as well. There you go. And with that being said, it's only one enemy left, and I feel like we should be able to get the KO here. No, oh, actually, he's kind of tanky. He's pretty... Although, okay, never mind. Crom's able to reach. Okay, we're fine then. In that case, how about Lucina and Crom? How about you two do the honors?
It's all right. Hold on, I'm coming. Have another.
And there you have it.
Our bonds are strong.
I should have mentioned this, by the way. I don't know why it took me so long to mention this, but, like, very freaking pretty chapter. The map here, like, during the combat and whatnot, very pretty. I love the rainbow you can see in the background. With that being said, though, 5 turns clear, Crom and Lucina were the heroes. I can agree to that. Overall, this chapter, pretty simple. Just, you know, don't do anything stupid. And make sure you're watching for reinforcements, block the forts, and you'll be just fine.
Right.
We made it. The altar. Wait here. I'll be back. Be careful, Crom. You must believe in him, Aunt Lucina. I said Aunt Lucina, Aunt Lissa. Oops. Oopsies. Here, Rinaga. I bear proof of our sacred covenant. In the name of the exalted blood, I ask for the divine dragon's power. Baptize me in the fire so that I may become your true son.
Father!
Father! I'm alright.
Be welcome, Awakener.
Your heart has been tested and deemed worthy. Cleansed in my fire, your desire has proven to be burned the stronger. Do you grant me the power to defeat Grima? The power of a god?
Yes.
Yes, but know this. I am no god.
Huh?
But milady, you are the divine dragon.
Indeed.
So do sons of man's name me. But I am no creator. I possess not the powers of making or unmaking. And neither does Grima. Neither of us bears the power to destroy the other utterly.
Still.
Oh my god, I cannot speak. Then what power can you grant me?
Heed me.
With my blessing, thou may draw forth Falchion's true might. The blade of the Exalt shall again strike like the dragon's fang. Your strength will then be my equal. But not strong to destroy Grima?
Yes.
Alas, Grima cannot be slain. Sleep alone can be your victory. Just as your ancestors helped the Fell Dragon to sleep a millennium ago. But you must weaken him first. Only as the final blow can my power be used to bind his. Isn't there any way to destroy him for good? There is, perchance, a power that could end Grima. However, it would be his own.
I see.
He has to kill himself?
Yes.
Yes, and no other would be to do so of his own volition. He seeks only to add to his power and set ruin upon the world. Now come, there's little time.
Listen.
Where's Grima now?
Heed me.
To the west lies a volcano known as Origin Peak. You shall find the Fell Dragon there. And at long last, Crom has awakened to his actual Falchion, the Exalted Falchion. Which we'll be talking about in the next episode, but basically all this time Lucina had the parallel Falchion. She actually had a more powerful version of the falchion, and now Crom has his own powerful version of the falchion. There was a reason why I mentioned bringing the falchion along this chapter, and also, you know, talking about how it's not the strongest weapon at this point in the game, because I want to hint towards the fact that, yeah, we're not using the real falchion. We just got the real falchion. That being said, though, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Apologies for my stuttering. I can read good. Yep. And next time on Fire Emblem Awakening, we march to Origin Peak. See you guys then.